Hey, my name is Monica Fulnes and I just quit my job. If you need a sign, this is it. A big flashing sign. We need to all be asking ourselves about our lives and what we want for ourselves and less about what other people want for us. First thing I want to talk about in this video is what kind of job I had that I just left. I just quit my first job out of college. My job was a 9-to-5 corporate America job in the events industry in the pharma industry. I left this job because I really felt like my energy was drained, my creativity was drained, I was underappreciated for the work that I was doing. I wasn't putting passion into my work. I wasn't feeling inspired by my work. I wasn't put in a position where I had opportunities for growth. I just didn't feel motivated to excel. And I think it took me a really long time to realize that that was less about me. I mean, it was about me, so it's hard to say that, but I'm the type of person that's always motivated to excel, so I was wondering why in this scenario I didn't feel that way and I was really lacking in motivation and energy. And it took me months to realize that it's really just because of the nature of the job itself, the work that I was doing. I just wasn't passionate about it. I'm a very creative person. I like to be hands-on with things, so I really don't think that the job was doing me justice and the best fit for me. So how the hell did I decide to quit? If you're watching this video and you are thinking about quitting your job, that to me was the first time that I really needed to go. I actually purchased a book. I will show you right now. It's called Fire Me, I Beg You. I purchased 2 copies of this book. I purchased an online version and a copy version. I didn't even realize that I bought it twice. I just was in desperation twice and decided to pick this up to see if it could offer me any tips. In purchasing this, I just realized how low I was stooping and how much I really needed to leave. The reason why I was pushed to that point was because I really wanted to have an opportunity lined up. I feel like that's just what you do. That's just socially expected of you. So I've really searched for a long time. I was deep in the job search and interviewing. Nothing stuck. I really didn't find anything that I was super excited about. I missed opportunities that I feel like I could have gotten, but I really didn't want them deep down. So I didn't actually pour my heart and soul into getting them. And it made me realize that I just needed a break from everything. I needed to take a step back and think about what I actually want in my life. That's the reason why I'm making this video. If you're in your 20s, your 30s, if you just graduated college, or if you've been in a career that you haven't, been passionate about or really loved and you want to do something else, there's no time for you to waste sitting 10, 15 years at a desk in corporate America if that's not what you're passionate about. There's no time. Who are you impressing? Who do you want to prove something to? The only person that you have to prove anything to is yourself. That being said, I am taking this time to do soul searching and really think about what I want out of life and a career before just sitting there 40 hours a week to kind of delay the inevitable and not ask myself really important questions that I feel like we need to all be asking ourselves about our lives and what we want for ourselves, and less about what other people want for us, less about what society defines as success, and less about complying with society and feeling like we need to be keeping up with the Joneses, or having the next best electronic or the next best purse or the hottest outfit, and kind of thinking about what money means to us. Like, really think about that. If you haven't thought about that, if you're, approaching 30 and you have been in a career that you are not passionate about for X number of years, I really, really urge you to take a step back and look at what you're pursuing and what you've created in your life. Life is a game. This is all a game. We're all just out here having fun. And I know you need to make money. I understand that there are responsibilities, there's rent payments, but I think there's a lot of people out there who, have car payments, have rent payments for all these flashy, fancy things. And if they just downsized their life a little bit or really thought about what those items meant in relation to their happiness, then I think that, people would come to a lot of conclusions and completely 180 change their lives if they really, really thought about what they wanted, what success meant to them, and why they have all these things and they're not happy. Because right at the end of the day, if you have a nice car and you have a nice apartment and you have a significant other to spend the holidays with, but you're not happy in that relationship, in that house, you're not happy in that job, you're overworked, you never get to see your family or your friends, what does it all mean? What's it for? So yeah, just to, I guess, reflect on my emotions on this whole experience, I feel so happy and free, and I think that's the #1 indicator that you've made a decision for yourself that you can be happy with, because I thought that I would be nervous or afraid or scared or, you know, just wanting to turn back time and undo quitting my job, and I honestly could not feel further from that. I literally feel so free. I walked out of there feeling so inspired. Here I am, inspired. So yeah, let me know if you guys enjoyed this. If you want more motivational things, let me know if you're stuck in a situation where you want to leave your job, or you feel uninspired, or you don't know which direction to go in life. Honestly, admit that to yourself. Be willing to look for help and lean into your resources. So I definitely want to be a resource for you guys and kind of help. Having experienced this situation, I honestly feel like, oh, here's a great example. You have been assigned this mountain to show others that it can be moved. I honestly heard that quote and I felt like this is an opportunity for me to really stress the fact that I want people to chase their dreams, and I should be taking my own advice and chasing my dreams just as much as the next person. So I'm so glad I was able to prove to myself that I'm strong enough to leave a company. I think the weak option is to sit there and to not move yourself out of your comfort zone and put yourself in a situation where you have to learn. You got to find something else. You got to look for your next opportunity. So who knows what that may be, but yeah, I'm excited for the future, and I'm excited to talk to you guys if you guys have any questions or need any help. So reach out to me on Instagram. My handle is Monica Bulnes, BULNES_, or in the comments. This is going to be a YouTube video. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I definitely want to make more videos like this, just ranting, but we'll see. I also will be launching a podcast so that I can post motivational and inspirational voice memos, you know, on days where I don't feel like getting dressed in the morning. Bye guys, thanks for watching.